Welcome to Washington, D.C., the capital of the United States of America.
Monuments, memorials, and eclectic neighborhoods are what give D.C. its true flavor. This city, or district, sits on the Potomac River and borders Virginia and Maryland. More than 20 million tourists visit D.C. annually. All three branches of the U.S. federal government are centered here. The legislative branch is represented by Congress based out of the Capitol. The Capitol building has been undergoing restoration for several years. The original was built in 1800. The House of Representatives can be found in the South Wing, while the Senate is housed in the North Wing. It is built in a neoclassical style with a white exterior. The executive branch, the president, also calls D.C. home. You will find the famous White House not far from the Washington Monument. You can tour the White House if you are fortunate enough to get tickets. They are hard to come by. The National Tree is just off the property of the White House. You can visit during the holiday season to view this beautiful tree. For security reasons, a large section of Pennsylvania Avenue has been permanently closed to vehicular and pedestrian traffic. The judicial branch can be found at the Supreme Court. You will find the Supreme Court next to the Library of Congress and across the street from the Capitol building. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the federal judiciary of the United States. The court consists of 1 Chief Justice and 8 Associate Justices. For book lovers, don't miss a stop at the famous Library of Congress. The library is housed in 3 buildings on Capitol Hill and is the second largest library in the world. It is open to the public, but only government officials and library employees may check out materials. You can register online prior to your visit and get a researcher's card to enter the main reading room. Be advised, you may not bring anything into the reading room with you. There is a coat check where you can leave your jackets and other items while you visit the reading room. DC is more than just government offices. You will find many museums and a city rich in American history. We visit the National Archives and the Smithsonian Museum of American History to see a little bit of everything. Due to extensive damage to the delicate documents in the National Archives, all photography and videotaping has been banned, so we'll give you a little tour of the Museum of American History.
DC is not short on memorials. There are over 160 monuments and memorials across the district.
The most visited memorials are Thomas Jefferson Memorial, Vietnam Veterans Memorial, Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial, National World War II Memorial, Washington Monument, and Lincoln Memorial. DC is also the location for some famous films, from being the setting for the famous Brat Pack movie St. Elmo's Fire to the home of the Exorcist home and the famous stairs. The arts are never far from the city. You will not be bored on your visit to Washington, D.C. There are many things to see, from government offices to memorials, sports, and world-class performances at the Kennedy Center. Whether you are an American or a visitor from abroad, a visit to Washington, D.C. is a must to really get to know this wonderful country. Happy travels!